Today we are going to do part 2 of the 150 subscriber mark modification. You saw last week we did the coolant expansion tank installation. This week we're going to do something. Let me flip you around and show you what we got. These are jacking rails from Steeda. Now they go up underneath here. I don't know if I'll be able to, I'm not sure how well I'm going to be able to film that since there isn't a whole lot of room under there. And that's probably going to take two hands, I'm sure. But what I'll do is kind of like what I've done with all my other stuff, since I don't have a camera person, at least not yet anyway. I am going to, as we install or before, after kind of thing, anyway, I'll show you where they go, how they go in, and we'll give a little bit of review. Now, this weekend, actually tomorrow, weather permitting, God willing, we're going to have our first drag race event of the year. So that video is coming up, but we're actually going to be able to try these jacking rails as soon as I put them on, because we're going to put the drag tires on. So hopefully this will work well. My only fear is, and I don't know if this is factual or not, is I don't have a low profile jack. I just have a regular kind of floor jack, and it doesn't necessarily fit under the car real well since I put the lowering springs on. So I'm not sure if these actually hang down further or not. So I don't know. We'll see how this works out. Of course, I'll give the product a review, and we'll go from there. So let's begin. So here's what happens. I actually had to, these are my lights, under glow lights. I had to actually snip them off and move them over a little bit. So most people aren't going to have this problem. These two bolts, these are in the front of the car. And then there is a bolt here that has to come out. And let's see if I can get it here. Right here, there's an empty hole. It is threaded. So this comes with all the necessary hardware. This is for my stop-to-hop kit. So that bolt, again, if you don't have stop-to-hop kit, you will leave that bolt in. But you just have to take this one out, and then you have a threaded hole for the other one. Okay, so your finished product, if you can see, should look like this. Now, word to the wise, of course it took me a second to figure it out. I can't see what I'm doing, so I don't know how this is turning out. Word to the wise is that if you get these jacking rails from Steeda, I'm assuming anyone else would be, or that anyone else would be the same, since the cars are all built the same. The jacking rails are different. They're made specifically for each side. The passenger side one is shorter than the driver's side one. Once I couldn't get the holes to line up, I kind of figured out that was probably why, and so I kind of compared them. And so make sure that you're putting them on the right side so you don't get frustrated. All right. Let's go do the other side. I lied. We're not doing the other side yet. We're going to put the tires on. Since we're already on this side, we already got the car jacked up. Actually, well, yeah, I had the car jacked up, but now I tried the jacking rails, and boy, I like them so far. It's easy. You don't have to look for that perfect spot. As long as you get it somewhere on that rail, unless you're trying to get up the whole side, then you have to kind of find the balance spot. But here we go. We're going to put these wheels on and we'll go do the other side. There it is. That side's done. You'll notice that I had to put a piece of wood under my wheels because my jack and the rag is there to protect so I don't scratch, especially the new jacking rails. But without a low profile jack, I have to have the car a little higher in order to fit the jack under there. All right, now we'll go to the other side. And don't forget to torque them down 100 foot-pounds. Okay, not inch-pounds, foot-pounds. There we go. All right. I hope you enjoyed those upgrades. I'm sure I will. I got dirt all over me. Big race day tomorrow. So that video will also be coming up soon. Other than that, the other side went on even easier than the first side, since I had narrowed it down to why it wasn't fitting and the holes weren't lining up. So piece of cake. I definitely recommend. It's a good product from Steeda. They're called jacking rails, and that's so you don't damage your pinch welds under the car when jacking it up, and that way you can lift the entire side of the car if you want. Plus, I suspect that, you know, if you take your car to the shop ever, they're going to appreciate the fact that you have those installed. So again, Steeda, thank you. I appreciate it. Great product. I definitely recommend it. So make sure you smash that like and subscribe. Even if you did not like the video, I'd appreciate it if you smash that like button with whatever you have handy. Make sure you tap the little bell at the bottom. That way you'll make sure I upload. That way you'll make sure you get notified anytime I upload a video. Make sure you share it with anybody you think may be of interest, and even if you don't think they're interested, share it anyway. Yeah, that's always, you know, it's my favorite thing now. So, all right, thank you for watching. Stay safe. We'll see you in the next video.